I hate my job. Office work isn't what I do best. I get £2,000 a month salary, but for what? Boring, repetitive work. What I really love is photography. I want to start a business, taking photos for people and earning money, but I really need some help.
This is where iPicture Finance comes in. We'll help you manage your finances in easy, digestible steps and make learning really fun.
I'm in.
First, we'll need to get some proper equipment before we'll start a business. It's really risky. You may fall into debt.
I really want that big camera.
Stop. Think about it. Let me tell you about each of these cameras. The first one has really high quality. You'll never lose focus and all the professionals use it. However, it comes at a hefty price, £50 plus £10 interest rate monthly. The second one is fairly good, however, it can let you down. You'll have to pay £10 to lease it. The last one has really bad focus and is unreliable. You may risk losing customers. However, it's really cheap. You can pay for it right now using your debit card. So, which one do you want to choose?
Well, the first one is too expensive. I do not want to fall into debt at this stage of the business. And the last one, well, it's quite cheap, but what if the quality lets me down? I do not want to risk losing customers. I'll go for the middle one. It will get me by for now.
Opportunity cost is the thing that you lose out on by opting for something else. For example, if I have £10, I can choose between a CD or 2 pizzas. If I choose the CD, then the 2 pizzas will be my opportunity cost. Businesses want to reduce this cost as much as possible. Remember, the higher quality your images are, the more money you'll earn. Then you'll be able to upgrade to a new camera. Good luck!
Thank you. Oh. Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm playing iPicture Finance from iFloos.
Okay, what's it about?
Basically, it's a financial game and I get to learn all about financial concepts in the real world.
Wow.
Yeah, take a
Can I
seat.
join you?
Yeah,
So
sure.
what part are you on?
I'm at the bit where I'm talking to the banker about getting a mortgage.
Okay, let's go for it then.
Hello, how can I help you? Ah, I see you are looking for a mortgage on your studio. There are 3 main types of mortgage. Which would you like to hear about?
So I'm going to look at the 3 main types. Let's have a look what that says first. Well, the disadvantages are quite big.
If it goes really high, I mean,
yeah,
that's
that's
a lot.
bad. Let's go back.
Go fixed rate.
Yeah, fixed rate. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
That's good. That's excellent.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
then it can be really low,
It's really
especially
clear,
now.
yeah.
Good choice. You chose a fixed rate mortgage, a mortgage with interest payments fixed for a certain time period. Good luck. Here is your paperwork.
Oh wow, is that your character?
Yeah, that's...
Oh wow, that's really nice.
Yeah. This character goes around to take pictures at different scenarios.
Okay.
So I took pictures at a beach and they were really impressed. So I boosted my advertising, which is part of the variable costs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now I'm hired to take pictures at a wedding.
Okay, so how did you get about this game?
Well, they played at school with my class, so I decided to get the game myself to play at home. It's really useful. Like it mixes fun and
There is
learning.
loads of detail. It really explains it thoroughly. And I love the graphics. It's amazing.
It's really bright.
It's really good.
Keeps me motivated.
Well, I want to play it after you.
Hi, I'm Tamara,
And I'm Mariam.
and we're here to tell you about our innovative game,
iPicture Finance.
So we delegated Mariam as head of costs.
Okay, in terms of the fixed costs, which is about the actual game and the game's website, it will cost around £12,520. Per game, the total cost will be around £25. We'll be selling it to the schools at around £200, so we'll break even after 68 units, which after 1.4 years we will be selling 4 units a month.
Within those variable costs, we included advertising. So we needed to advertise to the right markets. So for us, those are the teachers and the students. So for the teachers, we had to advertise in the TES magazine, which has 1.3 million visitors a month. And we feel that by having a visual for them, they will be able to see the graphics and the colours that will really motivate and stimulate the students. And also the Teachers TV channel where they can request resources at their school.
In terms of the students, we don't just want it to be seen as an educational game,
No.
but we also want it to be seen as highly recognised with other competitors in the games market, like the PlayStation games, the computer games. So we'll advertise it in the game magazine and the iPhone applications magazine.
So for our target audience, we had to choose the teachers and the students. So for the teachers, we have Mrs. Sugar.
And for the students, we have Bob.
Mrs. Sugar needs to know that her students will be kept motivated and stimulated throughout the whole game. They need to be engaged enough to understand all the financial concepts. Therefore, the game must include the whole curriculum, so it could replace a lesson. Mrs. Sugar would also like to know that there will be less lecturing and less paperwork, so the students must have full instruction and understand how to play the game.
Linking on to what Tamara is saying, they will have a teacher's resource book and they will have prompts and questions which they can ask the student, so to encourage their thinking, to understand how they're making these choices. For Bob, he has high testosterone and little patience, so the game has to be as fun and as engaging as possible. He chose business studies not because of his academic ability, but because he has really good entrepreneurial skills.
So we had to do a bit of market research and see what games there are on the market already. So we distinguished two main financial games, and that was Rags to Riches
And Celebrity Calamity.
So what did you think of Rags to Riches?
So you are filling in balance sheets with the costing. For example, like if you had a competitors, you would have to increase the cost of advertising, which was really irritating because after a while Tamara was just filling in random numbers because she got so bored. So what about Celebrity Calamity?
Well, Celebrity Calamity, you were the assistant of a high-profile individual, such as a tennis player or something like that, and you had to catch money from the sky and catch products that she wanted from the sky, and it wasn't really very realistic, didn't tie in with future events or present events such as the recession, and it wasn't very helpful.
So how did we get the main game idea, Tamara?
Well, I love fashion,
Yeah.
and so our first initial idea was to go to be the assistant of a fashion designer. But since girls are entering the competition, this was quite unoriginal. Most girls would go for this. So we decided to go for a photographer because it's original, creative, and both boys and girls would like that. What did you enjoy about making this game?
Well, what I enjoyed most was contacting people worldwide, printing companies in the UK, Chinese manufacturers, American programmers. They all took us so seriously, and when we got the emails, we were so excited to receive so much. So Tamara, what did you learn most about this project?
Team dynamics and how allocating different roles to the correct person really helps produce a top quality game. I also feel like that it's been a learning curve for me. I didn't know about mortgages and pensions and all the different types, and by researching I found out loads, and so I learned just as much as any player would by playing this game. We hope you've enjoyed listening to us as much as we have by making this product.
And thank you very much for this opportunity. It has been absolutely amazing.
We hope you consider us.
Bye.